Hey there, I've got a short little video today in the water always wins category. I'm actually off to the elementary school. They've got a little bit of a water issue. Buckle up your seat as I give you a day in the life of facilities maintenance. I've got this little roof landing behind me, and there's a lot of leaves in the area here and lots of just scunge. And every once in a while, the drain gets plugged on this little landing. And that's what was leading to our issue here. But not really, there's a twist to this. What was leading to the issue was actually a poor installation, and I'm surprised it hasn't bit us a lot sooner than it has. So this is the little landing I'm talking about, and the drain is back over there. And I was able to use a toilet plunger. Many uses, those things. You can get a lot done between having a toilet plunger and a hammer. Anyways, I was able to unplug that and drain the water from this little swimming pool. But prior to that, the water had been overflowing at this point right here. And that's where our issue kind of started. Now, the report that I got was that water was getting on this windowsill somehow, and they couldn't figure it out. They said it happened every time it rained really hard. Now, what they didn't notice was the water trickling down the window frame from the little key area here. And that, my friends, is a clue. And when I say heavy rain, this is what we had going on yesterday. It was overflowing here, but then if you look at this piece of EMT, it's running right into the wall here. And this opening was never sealed. I get that they had to run EMT through the wall to bring power into the automatic door opener down here. But because it was never sealed, any water that gets into that opening has got a nice pathway to go straight through the wall down to that window frame. On the other hand, I am a big fan of problems that are easy to solve. And so really all I need to do is clean up this area a little bit and apply a good quality sealant. Once that's done, we should be off to the races. Other than making sure this roof drains on a regular basis and checking this sealant once every year or two, they should not see any more water in the building, at least at this location. Well, it's a bit of a tricky area to seal, but I've done my best to pack sealant all around that and try and shape it in such a way so that it will direct water around the conduit and let it just run down the wall if this ever overflows again, which inevitably it will. It gets plugged up quite easily, and we're not always on top of it, but we try. That is now sealed. However, if I look at this, I can really see water. Rivulets have been running down the wall, which it rains, water runs off the edge of the flashing, travels down the wall, and a little heavier in this area. Again, this roof overflows and water was getting in through that conduit up there. But it also wouldn't surprise me if water running over that edge may still be traveling down the glass and then onto the frame itself and getting in the frame that way. There may have been multiple points of entry into the frame. So we'll watch that. And if that turns out to be the case, then it might be worth installing a piece of drip flashing right along that edge. But time will tell. Thanks so much for watching. If nothing else, I hope you learned that with water, if there is a way in, it will find it. Have a great day. Toilet plungers, a tool of many uses.